What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. Today we are going to be taking a look at Blaze Ya Dead Homies Cadaver. This dropped back on October 30th, just right before Halloween. I went into this album not really expecting much. I'm not a very big Blaze Ya Dead Homie fan. Like, in the past, I think I've stated that out of all the artists on Psychopathic during, like, their peak point, he was actually my least favorite. Not saying I didn't like him. I was just, he's always been, like, kind of on the back burner out of my favorites. So I went into this album really not with a lot of expectations, but I do like Blaze. I do fuck with Blaze, so I went ahead and picked this album up. For whatever reason at all, M&E actually sent me 2 copies. I only ordered 1. So I literally got this motherfucker right here for free. So I'm going to kind of pay this shit forward and do a giveaway for it. If you guys would like a chance to win this copy right here, leave a comment down below. What do we want to comment? How about who you dead who? If you comment who you dead who down below, that'll get you an entry to win a copy of Cadaver. So, I'm going to point that out before we even get into the album. That way, by the time at the end of this review, you can decide if you want to try to get this copy or not. So, pointing that out, there is a giveaway going on, courtesy of M&E, because they sent me a free CD, and I don't need 2 copies of this album. Not saying it's not a bad album. I don't need 2 copies. So, let's jump right into this. That is the front. I'm honestly a little disappointed with this artwork. Just a little bit, because he's actually coming out of the what do you call that? The fridge there in the morgue. So like he's coming alive. That to me is more of a zombie than a cadaver. I feel like maybe the artwork should have been him like laying on a fucking like a table, and him actually being cut open by a mortician or a scientist, something like that. Like Cadaver to me would have been better that way if he was being cut into by somebody, because that's what a cadaver is basically just a human body to experiment on, to do studies on, autopsies and shit. So I feel like the artwork doesn't really match the name of the album. If you guys know me, I'm all about artwork, so I'm going to point that out. It kind of felt like a miss to me. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. I'm a little disappointed with this as well, because this is basically like, this is a full-on release from Blaze Ya Dead Homie, and they put very little into the packaging of this. Like, this feels like it would be an this feels like something they would do for an EP or a tour exclusive or some shit like that. But this being a full album that they've actually hyped up, put pre-order packages out for and shit like that, they put like little to nothing to this packaging. So maybe they're trying to cut costs and shit. I don't know. I feel like a disservice. It feels like a disservice though to a full release like this. That's just me. I'm gonna point that out. There you have the disc art. Pop that up. There's your song credits. Like I said, there's no book to this. Like, there's your song credits right there. And there is no book. It's just a little, insert like that. Something you would expect from an EP. But this isn't an EP. This is an LP. Not much to it. So, we'll go ahead and flip it over to the back with the track list, which is I'm a G.
I'm just trying to fit up in the new game. Miss me with your bullshit, you're all the same. I must keep trying to be me. Keep it triple low, triple.
Unplug.
Row, another J.
Alright, go ahead. Hit playback.
We're
rolling.
Can you not hear us?
Tore down.
Shut down the whole block, we celebrating, bitch. This right here, all the emojis. Hustle on the block, all the way to the top. Let's get torn down.
They say.
When then times around me and them cockroaches left.
Don't let this sound confuse you. I'm a killer on the low.
Be my guest. Summer breeze.
Gonna let the wind blow, and let them know why you here for. Hey yo, it's in my veins, deep inside my DNA. Born to the streets till I'm DOA. Bless.
PSA from your dead homie.
And now, a public service announcement from Blaze Ya Dead Homie.
Listen here, kids. Don't ever
Back window.
say hell no. You might end up missing off in a murder myth. 20 going the show, riding the 76 Malibu. I'm a J. Crow's.
Get it lit.
Get it light that shit up. Turn that shit up. Blow up a cup. Let's get lit up.
I've been drinking and smoking, bong ripping and
token and long.
Watery Grave.
Quick, grade out the lows, nothing discreet. Back into a park corner, he smash it.
I'm Dead.
I'm strung out in the rust, so don't blush. If I had him, I don't have to be. Fuck it, I'm dead. Anything I ever do, I be like, fuck it, I'm dead. Bitch, I say that shit.
Dead Man Boogie.
Baby K got him amazed so many ways. Still the same warrior from back in the day. I'ma let the boogie pop, every fucking body drop. Mopping up.
Let It Out.
I can't keep it inside till I'm sick. I know something. Let it out. I don't care if they gotta scream and shout. Get it a remedy. Or thoughts go.
God Don't Like Ugly.
Don't like that shit. Nope, not even a little bit. And when you meet them, you gon' have to answer for it. I don't like ugly.
Cursed.
In you they spread truth about the light, now it shines.
And The Light.
Taste another part of me, I know, so no hidden artery.
So, you know, I've seen a lot of people say that they actually were not impressed with this album. Two main people, I'm not necessarily going to put them on blast, but two people that I know usually are like fucking with Blaze Your Dead Homie albums, and generally they receive a lot of albums well, and they didn't care for this album at all. Actually, the homie Coma Black, he was the one person, he was the first person I seen that gave this album some praise. Me and him pretty much agree on the one song we don't really care for, Get It Lit. I didn't really care for that one either. But there actually are some songs on here that I really enjoy. There's a lot of other songs that I know are going to kind of become stale fairly quick. And what I mean by that is I don't mean like they're going to suck. It's just, it's one of those ones where you've listened to it enough times that you just kind of skip because like it doesn't do anything for you anymore. Those tracks, let's point those tracks out. I'm going to say Back Window, Watery Grave, Get It Lit, and I felt like there was one more. There was one more I thought it was towards the beginning, but I guess not. Yeah, those are the three right there. Back Window, Get It Lit, and Watery Grave. That's kind of like the speed bump of the album that kind of slows down momentum in this album. My standout tracks, I do enjoy Tore Down. I do like I'm a G. The chorus fucks with me though. Like, somebody help me out here, okay? On the chorus, does he see keep it... there's different points where it sounds like he says I keep it triple OG, but it almost sounds like he's saying I keep it juggalo, or juggalo triple OG. Like, is he throwing juggalo in there? Or is he just saying triple OG? That's fucking with me, you know? It really is fucking with me. I think I'm hearing juggalo, but I'm not sure. So if you guys are hearing it too, or if that for sure is what he says, let me know, because it's kind of fucking with me. I can't tell if it's triple OG or if it's triple OG, and then the second time he goes back, he says, keep it juggalo. You know, I don't know. Let me know. Pass that on. So standout songs are Tore Down, blah. They Say I Enjoy. Summer Breeze is good. I'm Dead. I'm Dead actually gives me vibes to Dead Vulture, the EP that Blaze Your Dead Homie put out back at Gathering 17. That EP, being an EP, is by far some of my favorite Blaze Your Dead Homie music. Like, that whole album, and it's the beats. I'll tell you flat out, it's the beats on that album that make it fucking great. And the beat for I'm Dead gives me vibes to Dead Vulture. So it's honestly my favorite track on this album. Dead Man Boogie is another good one. ABK on here, dude. ABK I feel is underrated because he has got some really good flow. Like, he spits good. Like, underrated, I feel, within the Juggalo community. I feel like he doesn't get enough praise for the way that he flows on fucking beats. So those are definitely my standout tracks. Like I said, it's not a bad album. It's a Blaze Your Dead Homie album for me. I'm not a huge Blaze Your Dead Homie fan. It's new music from your dead homie. All in all, I enjoy it. It's kind of hitting the back burner because it's being released with all this other music that's come out. And, you know, there's a few of them that I definitely like more than I like Cadaver. So I feel like I could probably drop a re-review in the future. I try not to do too many of those, but you know, I also try not to do my album reviews too preemptive, you know, after I've digested them. But maybe after some of the albums that have just now come out start to kind of die down for me, that's possibly something I could do in the future if you guys are interested. I think I've said enough about the album, though. It's not a bad album, but it's not a great album. It's a Blaze album. That's really the only way that I can put it, and that I'm trying not to make that sound shitty. So tell me what you guys think down below. Like I said, I've seen a few people say that they do not like this album at all. I've seen a couple people say that they do like it. But you guys tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about Cadaver. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? And did you enjoy it enough that if you don't own a copy, do you want a copy? Again, leave a comment. Who You Dead Who puts you in an entry, gives you an entry into a giveaway to win this copy right here in my hand. So we are doing that giveaway. I will announce it hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.